For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of Season 2 here at Roma. We've actually dropped down to third, thanks to Inter Milan's continued winning form. We're just 2 points behind them though, and well, speaking of winning form, Juventus top the table after 28 points they've picked up in 10 games. But we have a game in hand, so we can close the gap from 7 to 4, and hopefully Inter will slip up as well. We start the game against the third promoted side of the season, Parma. Then we've got Celtic midweek, followed by Udinese the following weekend. We do play Inter before the transfer window though, in the next couple of episodes, so fingers crossed we can find ourselves above them before we play them, but we'll have to hope that both they and Juventus drop points in the meantime, because of course we want to win Serie A this year. We won the Champions League Season 1, and Serie A victory is very much on the mind for Season 2. But let's jump into this first game. You can see Fred and Wanyama have both grown to 84 rated now. Jose Maria Jimenez is up to 85. Florenzi's up to 84 as well. There's been a lot of growth in the side. Pellegrini's up to 81. Schick is up to 83. Iturbe 78. There's been a little bit of growth for a couple of other players as well, with Ponce now being 75, not 74. May is 73 now as well. I have started training too. Finally, I remember to do it. So hopefully that growth can continue and our league form can remain the same. Ourselves, Juventus and Inter, all unbeaten in Serie A this season. Fingers crossed that'll stay that way by the time we reach the end of today's episode as well. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There was a couple of Southampton videos as well over the weekend. There'll be Become a Legend tonight, and then Southampton will return tomorrow. So check the channel page for anything you may have missed. But Parma is the main focus right now. The Gaudio to Calaio. Actually, don't want to tuck too narrow with Florenzi there.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Shot on! Are we going to get an upset here? Well, they've given themselves a chance by taking the lead. Well, this could go down as one of the biggest shocks. Can't believe it.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's 1-0 Parma. I repositioned with Manolas and then typically chesed it by mistiming the tackle, but I wasn't ready for that shot. And I don't think Fairman was either. Okay. Parma 1-0 up. The Gaudio. Oh well, that is a really lucky way to get yourselves a corner. Parma will take it though, I'm sure. What's going to happen from this set piece? Silgardi to deliver. And I don't know what the man at the near post was doing there. Fred really needs to take a long hard look at himself, because that really could quite possibly have been 2-0 Parma inside 10 minutes. Marcelo inside to Fred. There's Wanyama. I'll look for Sanabria. Alright. Or Nangolan. Are you going to come towards me? He did a little bit. Sanabria. Never mind, that was simple for Fratali. Can need to be slightly better in front of goal. And to be fair, his clearances are going to have to be slightly better as well if they want to get themselves anything from this game, Parma. Oh god, my through balls have to be better too. What is going on? I can't seem to do anything right now. Parma dominating. Florenzi in there to Fred. Sanabria back to Wanyama. I'll go to Nangolan. Sanabria there again. And Fred making the run through, but well intercepted. And then I can't explain that particular clearance, to be completely honest. Florenzi will whip the corner in, and it's really not the best of deliveries, actually. Let's try build something from the throw-in instead, shall we? Nangolan with the throw into Under. I'll whip the cross in, and we'll take a corner again. All right, well, let's try and get a better delivery from the corner, shall we? I'll aim it about here. Maybe we can get someone on the end of it. Wanyama's up! Header straight at Fratali. We said Fratelli then. That's the band, the Fratellis. Where have they been for the past 10 years, by the way? Nolan in there to Sanabria. I'll play over the top looking for Under, who can get in behind and pull it back. Oh, it was supposed to be pulled back. Just didn't pay attention to the direction I actually held the stick in whatsoever there. It decided, no, you know what? I know it says he wants to put it back to the man that's free, but I'm actually going to play it just right across the 6-yard box, straight to the goalkeeper, because the CPU thinks that's the best thing to do. No, mate. Fred. Oh, bollocks. Nangolan could get there. Hooked away. Win this, please, Victor. Thank you. Oh, Sanabria, come on. I think it might be time for Schick to start starting for a brief period of time because Sanabria's not pulling his weight right now. Golan can get involved. Sanabria just needs to step his game up a little bit. He could do that right now, though. And he has. Thank you, Antonio. Maybe I should criticise him more regularly because clearly he decided to actually have a good touch and show some good acceleration and a good finish too. Bosh. Oh, sorry, thwack Bosh. We'll take that. 1-1. Arilla. Marcelo tried to get there. I committed to doing it. And unfortunately, got nowhere near the ball. Waiting for a cross. He's pulled it back. Caliao has an option. And that option is Scavone, but he fires well wide of the target. Poor from Parma. They could quite easily, with that amount of space there to pick out the right ball, got themselves in front again. Luckily for me, they didn't. I've actually turned into the defender there, but somehow El Shaarawy still come away with the ball. And he kicks it straight at the defender again, but Fred does well to keep hold of possession. Try to get that into Nangolan before the defender gets to me. And the touch was so heavy that the other defender was able to get across to me. Wanyama to Fred. Out to Under. Under with a spin. Under driving into the box. Under not crossing. Under giving them a goal kick half time. Headed by Wanyama. Sanabria with a good spin. Oh, and it's good footwork as well. The shot well saved. I'll actually try and cut back here with El Shaarawy. Off the post. Sanabria can't react. Hooked away. Oh, great touch by Silgardi to beat Marcelo. I thought for a moment we were going to go 2-1 up before half time. Depending on what he does with the ball out here, we might be going 2-1 down at half time. Great drop of the shoulder from Barilla. And then, we are going to be going, oh! How has there not been a goal in the last 30 seconds at either end of the pitch in that first half? De Gaudio! How? Win that, Marcelo. I'm not sure whether I can class that as him winning it. It kind of bounced up, hit him on the chin, and then just square and free to anyone. Sanabria could go for the 1-2. Nangolan, though, might decide to go solo. Good save by Fratelli. Or Fratelli, even. That time I did call him Fratelli. We'll whip the cross in with Alessandro Florenzi. Delivery's decent. El Shaarawy's up. It's looping. Had to be tapped over again by Fratelli. For a second time. Jimenez. I think he was going to react for a moment, but in the end he did. Still 1-1. Wanyama, Fred. To Sanabria. That's gone well. Never mind. It still could go well. El Shaarawy. No, never mind. It's not gone. It's not gone well. Wanyama, Fred, Sanabria. It's going to come off in a moment for Schick. He may have scored the goal, but I have been pretty unimpressed with Antonio Sanabria in this second season. He just hasn't impressed on a remotely regular enough basis. Nice ball to Marcelo there, though. Out to Stefano Shaarawy. Nangolan's kept that run going on a dart inside with El Shah. That was meant for Fred, but it's gone to Wanyama. Get it to Nangolan, to Sanabria. 88 ball control. 88 ball control, 88 dribbling. That's his first touch. I think, regardless of the whole Batman and Robin thing, I think Patrick Schick is going to start being my #1 striker. If he scores now, after immediately coming off the bench, that would have proven the point and made me 100% certain of the decision. If he can score in the remaining 20 minutes and win us the game, then it will be assured. Patrick Schick will be my new starting #1 striker. And he could do it here, but unfortunately that touch was pretty heavy. Turby with the throw. Marcelo, I have to pull that back there to Wanyama. There's Schick. Good touch. Yeah. Yeah. Schick for the first team, I believe. We may have to break up Batman and Robin, but I think it's for the betterment of the team as a whole, because Sanabria is not pulling his weight right now. And obviously, Defrel isn't going to start starting ahead of Rajan Nangolan at Cam, nor is he going to start ahead of El Shaarawy or Under on either flank, who are both having very good seasons. I think it's just unfortunate for Defrel, but maybe he can set up a partnership with Sanabria instead. We'll have to wait and see, but Patrick Schick is going to take over as #1 striker in this Roma side, and Victor Wanyama is a monster in midfield. I love him. Renzi with a header into Under. Fred. Can go back to Under here. Decent touch. Through that gap to Nangolan. I see El Shaarawy. Sorry, it's Iturbe now. Oh, square it back. There we go. Schick. Iturbe's come on for El Shaarawy, and the two substitutes link up. Patrick Schick gets his second and our third, and we are definitely going to win this game now. Under into Schick. Back to Fred. Can we score a fourth? I'd love a fourth. I'm sure Schick would love a hat-trick. And Fratali denies him that. Alright. Yeah, Fratali denies him that. What was that clearance? That was awful. There's the final whistle. Roma 3, Parma 1. We'll get the 3 points. That'll move us back up. Actually, depends what Inter did, thinking about it. What did Inter do? It will at least keep us third. Inter drew. We're up to second. Lovely. Thank you, Chievo Verona. The side that hammered me 6-2 last season. Up next was Celtic in the Champions League, where a win would almost certainly guarantee us progression through to the knockouts as group winners as well. Emerson into Iturbe. Sanabria now playing in the reserve side. Or rotation side. Perhaps reserve side is a little bit too harsh of a name for it. Karsdorp back to Daniele De Rossi. In there to De Frel. Through to Pellegrini. And Pellegrini puts that straight through Craig Gordon. And we have a 1-0 lead. Questions asked to the goalkeeper there. That wasn't particularly too well placed. Was it just the shot power? Good run from Pellegrini, but he's kicked that. Maybe it wasn't quite so straight through him as initially it looked. It was at least to one side of him. Fair play. Well done, Pellegrini. 1-0. Oh, it's a 1-0 Celtic. 1-0 Roma after 5 minutes. Armstrong driving around the outside. Can Stuart Armstrong find a cross? He can find a pass. And then Belly to Bitten. Shot blocked and cleared away. We did go... Oh, wow. Well done, Ches. We did go... Good block. Corner. We did go 2-0 up against Celtic, of course, in the first game against them in the group stage. And ended up getting pegged back to 2-2. So I have to be careful that I don't end up doing that again. And giving away a lead and letting Celtic back into the game. Armstrong fires that back in. Dedrick Boyata can't get the ball away, or out of his feet. Right, and now we can get the ball away. And can we catch him on the counter? Meyer. We can catch him on the counter, but they can also stop that counter with a chop from Bitten. Yellow card, I think. Sinclair with a throw back to Brown. Sinclair to Rossi. Meyer can't get the ball out of his feet. And Dembele with his pass blocked. If he'd have turned the other way, he'd actually have been in there. Bitten doing well. And Dembele, now hits the post. Moussa Dembele very nearly giving Celtic an equaliser. He scored and shushed me in the first game against him in the group stage. I said in the league there. So we know he's a danger. Kieran Tierney with a good interception. Meyer doing well to win it back in. Armstrong. Out to Sinclair. Step in from Karsdorp. Miss the ball. Get the man. And they'll take the corner, not the free kick, as Allison makes the save. Scott Sinclair will take the corner. Can Celtic get the goal they're looking for? Not with a corner of that quality. Win that, please, Iturbe. Or at least put him off, which he did well. But heavy turn from Bitten that caught me out. And a great finessed effort that Allison can't reach. Celtic come from behind against me again and have themselves an equaliser here. That heavy touch from Bitten just caught me out. This one here, just there, it was really good. And then a finesse effort, it just kept drifting further and further away. The keeper slow to move his feet though, Allison. It was very well placed, but he didn't move his feet until the last moment and then didn't really actually dive. He just stretched whilst not actually pushing off with his legs. Perhaps questions with the goalkeeper there. Not sure. Still a very well placed effort. Still a decent goal. Celtic back on level terms. Emerson down the line into Iturbe. Making the run is Sanabria. And he's taken that in his stride well. Dedrick Boyata is no slouch though. But we're that inside there to De Frel. Iturbe could get to that, but he's just been out-muscled. Batman and Robin. The new Batman and Robin. Or at least Robin and maybe new Batman. Very close to linking up. De Frel could actually have a crack here himself. It's a good save by Craig Gordon. A spin will take the ball out for a corner. And we'll see what we can do from the set piece. It's Pellegrini to deliver. That's a good whip. Nacho with a header. Good save again by Gordon. And Gamboa will smack it clear. Win this header, please, Emerson. He hasn't. He's actually fallen over there, and that could cause us all sorts of problems. But Rick Karsdorp Cuts that out well. Here's Maya. Get it through that gap to Pellegrini. Sanabria will look for Emerson. Sanabria is there again. And Sanabria, I tried to play the extra pass and I really shouldn't have. And that's my own fault, not Sanabria's. I can't take that out on him. Sinclair, nice tackle by Juan Jesus. Strong, but fair. De Frey will play this over the top. Bitten will cut it out. And here's Dembele, back to Stuart Armstrong. Looking for Dembele again, but that was poor. Pump this forward. Win the header, please, Sanabria. Not sure who won that, but De Rossi flicks it on. I'm not sure why he went with his feet either, not his head. Didn't knock the ball in the direction I wanted him to, anyway. Regardless of what anatomy, or part of his anatomy he used. Atchison, good footwork, but he's given that straight to De Frey. We'll spin that in there to Maya, and then look to send Sanabria away. And again, he's up against Cedric Boyata for pace. Boyata has him beat for pace, but Sanabria has him beat for footwork, and finishes 2-1. We're in front again. This time I have to make sure that I don't give the lead away. Lovely turn of pace from Dembele there. And good footwork. Oh, bloody hell, reactions from Alisson. I thought the defender at the back post was going to win that header, and he didn't. And that was a really... to be fair, I can't believe he's actually made that reaction save from that point-blank range. That's pretty silly from Alisson. That was outrageous. Here's Kieran Tierney into McGregor. Shot blocked, and Jesus somehow manages to sort his feet out in time to get that away. Pellegrini breaking. Out here to Iturbe. Good touch, and he'll be able to drive in behind now. And Sanabria can make me a good run, and I'll poke it through to him. And Sanabria can't finish the game off. Really should have, but didn't. Good headed by Jesus. Sinclair nods that out wide, but Emerson intercepts, and we'll knock this down the line here to Iturbe. Perotti could make me a run on the far side. Not the best of forward balls, but it's still a decent switch, and Perotti will drive forward here. I'll pull this back, and Strootman, good save by Craig Gordon. Actually, we'll take the corner. Kevin Strootman off the bench, as well as Diego Perotti. Be Iturbe to deliver this cross, and Atchison heads away, but only as far as the aforementioned Argentine. Spinning on it. Just managing to get it out to Nacho. Oh, nice little ball through the gap there to Rick Karsdorp, who will whip the cross in. And De Frey won't get there, but it's going to drop to Daniele De Rossi. Dembele on his shoulder, who defends it very well. It was late on that they got their equaliser in the first game against them, and I have to be careful not to concede a second again here. De Frey forward. If we can get a third, that would be great. Lovely turn by Sanabria. Just managing to poke it through to Iturbe, who could return the favour, but Iturbe was offside. We are going to get the win, though, here against Celtic. Now, what would do me a massive favour is if Wolfsburg and Liverpool draw. That would really help. Although, to be fair, maybe one side beating the other. I mean, we'd have a bigger lead on points, but with them both to play, I think a draw would be better, to be fair. With regards our progression through to the next round. We'll have to wait and see what happened in their game. We do get a 2-1 win against Celtic. We should have beaten them first time around, to be fair. It is a draw between Liverpool and Wolfsburg. A 1-1 draw. So they're both on 5 points. That win moves us up to 10. So we are 5 points clear with both Wolfsburg and Liverpool yet to play. So we will go and play them in the future episodes. But for now, we have to concentrate on Serie A. It's Udinese on Sunday, trying to close the gap on Juventus, as still the three of us, including Inter Milan, are all unbeaten at the top of the Serie A table. Hopefully, one of the other two will lose that unbeaten trait in the league, and fingers crossed, we definitely don't. Essentially to Fred, cross there to Marcelo, forward to Schick. Turns on that left foot. Oh, free kick is given. I wasn't sure we were going to get that. An okay position for it. It's still a ways out, but Florenzi has decent set pieces on him. Let's give it a go, shall we? Alessandro Florenzi from 27 yards. Okay. No. Schick. I've got the time and space to turn there. You can't allow Patrick Schick that luxury. Good save by Bizzari. And Keko tried to just get in there ahead of Under, and to be fair, did. Didn't exactly stop me from getting the cross in. And El Shaarawy actually doesn't win the header. That's frustrating. Marcelo does win that one, though. And Nangolan wins his as well. Fred with a good turn. So El Shaarawy's onside. Stefan El Shaarawy. I shouldn't have done that, should I? Nope. Definitely shouldn't. I had an option at the back post in Schick, who was just begging for a ball across. Ah, it's annoying. To Sardar. Here's Rodrigo de Paul. A lovely ball looking for Asmoon, and Udinese could be taking a 1-0 lead, and Florenzi's taking his time in clearing that. Whew, they very nearly did take a 1-0 lead. I'm actually going to play this over the top looking for El Shaarawy. I don't know why. It seemed like he had a good opportunity to get in behind for a brief moment looking at the mini-map, but unfortunately it hasn't panned out that way. Did very nearly find myself going 1-0 down there though. Rodrigo de Paul with the throw into Iniguez. Back to Rodrigo de Paul. That's a good delivery. Underneath this is Manolas. And Golan just challenging, trying to put the man off. Kerf gets it to Yanko. Oh, finish! Top bins! I want to see a replay of that. That was unreal. How is he? Cool, wow. Fair play. That is a top finish. 1-0 Udinese. Great goal. Wanyama to Nangolan. Took an age to actually take the ball under control. Actually turn back, then look for Schick. Oh, and he's left. Patrick Schick. Oh, that's not gone well. Okay, Rodrigo de Paul's literally just kicked that straight at Stefan El Shaarawy. Marcelo will get it quickly across here to Wanyama, who will look for Nangolan, who will roll the defender, and... Oh, you think the first goal was good. That one is just as clinical from Raja Nangolan. Might not be the flashiest right into the top corner, but to drill it hard low and across goal from that angle and squeeze it in the far post. Really high quality finish from Raja Nangolan, that. Udinese 1, Roma 1. His 7th goal of the Serie A season, and we've replied after 5 minutes. Iniguez. Kerf. Iniguez again. He's done me there. I got a little bit too carried away with Fred. Iniguez into Sardar. What a challenge from Jose Maria Jimenez. Superb. And now Under on the counter-attack. And he's got the turn on one defender, Cengiz Under, and the turn on a second. Give this up wide here to El Shaarawy, who's got the turn on a third. Stefan! Good save by Bizzari. Could have been a deadly counter-attack there. Florenzi will take the set piece. And it comes towards the near post. I've put it a little bit too close to the keeper, though. There's still 3 minutes left, but it does look like we're going to be going in at half-time with the scoreline at 1-1, unless we can get something on this attack now. Wanyama to El Shaarawy. Nangolan's on the overlap. Raja! Oh, that wasn't far away. Sada can't step in there, and that's a nice through ball. Oh, and I've tripped him there, and a free kick will be given. Now, is a card going to be dished out as well? Doesn't look like it. Free kick for Udinese to take the lead on the brink of half-time will practically be the last kick of the half. And Rodrigo de Paul does a Florenzi. Headed by Marcelo. Nangolan, El Shaarawy, Schick. Oh, drops the shoulder well. Still going, Patrick Schick. Free kick given. Now, I am not taking this with Alessandro Florenzi. I'm going to lay it off to a teammate and see if Fred can get it on his left and bang it top bins. No is the answer. We are going to have time to take the corner. Okay. I'm going to take Florenzi off it, actually. Let's let someone else whip it in. Let's give it to Under. So he's not going to be winning any headers, is he? Whip it to about there. The outswinger. Schick! That hit the bar. Bizzari touched it, but it definitely hit the bar. We're going to see a replay. Did he tip it onto the bar? Was it going in? Oh, no, it hit the bar and then came down and hit the keeper's hand to go up. Wow. Weird that it hit the bar and was going down. That could easily have ended up going into the back of the net via a deflection had it dropped all the way. Florenzi, bit of footwork. Florenzi. Oh, good save by the keeper. So many chances in the 3 minutes of added on stoppage time here, but still 1-1 at the break. Alessandro Florenzi is going to have to come off here. He's gone down hurt. We've only just got him back from an injury. I'm going to have to throw Emerson on a right back. Actually, I could throw Nacho there. Nacho's... Oh, no, I don't want to throw Nacho at right mid. I could throw Nacho on at right back. He's suited to that position to play anywhere on the back line. That's why he's such a vital player for us. Obviously, he was first team last year, but with Jose Maria Jimenez coming in, no surprise. But I'm not entirely too sure what he's injured or how he's injured himself. He has had to go off. Hopefully he's all right. I get the chance to just play on from the drop ball, but that could have gone anywhere if it had bounced off the referee, gone to a striker, and Udinese had scored. I might well have lost my mind. Iniguez with the ball over the top, but Undo wins the header. Fred gets there, bounces off Badu. As does the ball, and now there's so much space here. Rodrigo de Paul. He put so much power through the ball, but no accuracy. Glorious opportunity for Udinese to take the lead, but they weren't able to take it. Not for the second time. Great football, and the through ball is on. He's played it the wrong side of the defender, and now they have taken the lead. It's a good goal. They're scoring really good goals here, Udinese. Half an hour left to play. It was the ball played the other side of the defender. That's what caught me out there. Really nicely done. Smart finish too. GG, Udinese. I mentioned Juventus or Inter Milan's defeatless record to disappear after this round of fixtures. It might well be mine. Please win this. Thank you, Nacho. Oh, Stefan. Ha! Keko spins well. Save! No! It might well be mine. Quick fire goals for Udinese. 3-1. That one wasn't of high quality, but they will not care in the slightest. Udinese 3, Roma 1. My unbeaten record is in real danger now. And down the line there to Patrick Schick. Just going to drive in towards the box. Now, do I go solo or do I look for a pass? It's got to be the pass. How is your pass that bad? Oh, my Lord. El Shaarawy was just waiting to tuck that home. Patrick Schick. Score this and all's forgiven. No, you're a dickhead. It is to Fred. Marcelo. Fred. Through the gap. Spinning Patrick. Well done. Bury it, Patrick. No. I needed that to go in. I really needed that to go in. Lovely touch by Iturbe. It's just come on here for Stefan El Shaarawy. I'll pull this back to Rajan Angolan. That's Fred. But he's turned well. And he has been known to score on his right foot, Fred. And somehow he's still got the ball here. Put it back to Victor Wanyama. I was hoping his strength would just help. It has done, but they've cleared it away regardless. And they'll stop me from getting him. No, they won't. Throw. Nangolan. Iturbe. I will pull it back. Fred will get that. Oh, no. It's meant for Rajan Angolan. Fuck. Yes. Nice challenge. Schick. Turn. Raja's there. Raja's there. Raja's there. Right. I have 90 seconds. I have 90 seconds to score another. Let's go, boys. Come on. To Powell over the top. Win this, Nacho. Well up, sir. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 3 minutes added on. And into Nangolan. To Schick. Keep running. Keep running. And has made a good run. Fred's making me a run now. I'm not going to be able to use him. Oh, no. I was about to play the pass. I was just about to play the pass to Iturbe on the left. Yes, Jimenez. Iturbe. Schick. Keep the ball. Turn. Nangolan. 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 Nangolan! A hat-trick for him. We've pulled it back level. Yes! What a comeback. Unbelievable. Rajan Angolan single-handedly saving my unbeaten record. Oh! I can't believe we've actually been able to do it. What a goal as well to bring it back at 3-3. Rajan Angolan, 89 and 90. The saviour. Wait for the final whistle. There it is. Unbeaten record is still intact. Rajan Angolan, you are my hero. Inter won 3-1. Juventus won 2-1. We could not afford to lose that. A draw still means we drop points, but gaining at least the one means we're still not completely out of the title race, so it is a 6-point gap to Juventus. But there's still a long way to go. We only played 11 games, but my God. Oh, what a nerve-wracking game that was. Unbelievable. The quality of goal from Udinese as well was absolutely brilliant. Florenzi's out for 8 weeks. 8 weeks, Alessandro. No. That's not what I need right now. Never mind. We'll just have to deal with it. If you haven't dropped the video a like by now, I think that comeback deserves one. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time.